It's also a pretty interesting area. Especially considering that we are quite a strong little boy at this point. You get us.
So, Bloodwind is already on the way. I mean, you slaughtered the crawlers, so Bloodwind would come here.
There he is. That is Bloodwind. Everybody. Now everybody knows, of course, that Bloodwind is a bitch. But Bloodwind is a tough bitch. On the first part, Bloodwind is basically just, you know, your typical fuck. Bit of an asshole, yes, but then again. He has that nice and sweet armor that clearly tells you that he means business. And you, when you first time meet him, quite literally have nothing. So, you know, hey, do you stop at any point?
You killed the mine crawlers?
Wait a minute.
You still aren't gone?
Nope.
We still have to set... I'm looking.
Yeah. And what makes you think that Raven wants to talk to you at all? Wait. Are you? Is it you?
Yes, that's
You're
me.
the guy we've been looking for the whole time.
People are always telling me that.
Those morons all failed.
Like I already said, it's Raven.
I'll kill you.
And I thought I did you in.
Ah, you miserable dog. And I survived the explosion.
And who do you think brought down the barrier?
Ah, you miserable dog. You can't defeat me.
Yes, that was his biggest mistake.
Ah, you...
Enough.
It's too late for you anyway. Raven is open.
Almost not even a scratch here. I have Bloodwind's head. And a key. I don't remember where exactly I'm taking his head with me, but feeling of him that in my inventory, quite nice. Quite nice indeed.
You sure showed that. Then I'll take a look around the cave.
Sure, go ahead, take a look around. I don't care overly much. Now I have a head. Actually, yeah, I can probably use that head to make sure that he's gonna let the caves go.
Let the...
Do you?
Here. Is that enough?
No. Put that on.
It would be better for you.
Wait a minute. Bloodwind isn't the only one who has a say here.
But you just said that the slave...
Yes, but I also said that I won't...
You're one of those guys who won't take a leak without orders, eh?
Oh boy, quite literally he is one of those. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can absolutely understand that. I'm a bit like that myself. At least when it comes to, you know, business partners and contracts. I learned over the time that it's far easier to be, you know, a very, very detail-oriented guy and be like, because then you can force them to do the same.
Bloodwind.
There aren't many people I'd wish that on.
Let's deal.
Trainers, none of you bloody bastards has that fucking pepper nonsense shalabam thing. Jesus Christ, you people are useless for my plans.
What are you planning?
What?
Now you've cleared Bloodwind out of the way too. I'm just asking myself, who's next? Raven or me?
Depends.
Are you afraid?
I'm not afraid of a fight, but I am afraid of the consequences of your actions. This camp is the only thing we have left. It may not have always run to perfection, but it does run. And with every person you kill, another piece of our community breaks up. We are bandits. Out wherever we go, we're hunted, locked up, and killed. There is no better place for us than...
What are you getting at?
These men need someone to lead them. Who should that be? You...
Then you take over.
Okay, but what?
Raven will soon have other worries. I'll take care of him. Oh, yes, and make sure that...
All right. I shall take care.
You know, he's right. I'm doing something quite horrible here, considering the fact that I'm not gonna stand here and take the consequences of my actions. But to be fair, as far as the community is concerned, I didn't really take care of the, you know, better parts. I'm basically doing some weeding here. In that I quite literally murdered the really annoying people that nobody really liked.
Hey! Can you judge my gold digging abilities?
For you, I'd say you're a master digger.
Nice. Just wanted to hear that.
Let the...
Do you?
I talked with Thoris.
Okay, if Thoris ordered it,
But you aren't being paid.
all right. I'm obviously not.
Yes, you are not needed here anymore, so fuck off, guy.
Hey, you! All's well.
Great. I know a cave in a swamp where we can gather.
Leave the swamp towards the southwest.
Mhm.
The water mage, they're going to show you the way out.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
Never mind.
Yeah, well, you know. Actually, our nameless hero is quite a nice guy when you think about it. He does all this nonsense, no problem. It's just that, generally speaking, he's well aware that, you know, a nice thanks is really not something you can buy anything with. So now, he's kind of well aware of how the world works at this point. Which is indeed in fact I do like quite a bit. Now then, the main problem is I still need to get into that bloody temple. The question is, at this point in time, who's actually going to stop me from doing so?
Hey, slow down. You aren't.
Get out of my way.
No one enters these quarters.
Here.
Is that blood one? Oh, rats. Oh. Yes.
See? Something, you know, sometimes this nonsense opens doors, quite literally. And you know, when people decide to be bitchy assholes about it, sometimes you just need to show them a bit, you know, that you're ahead, if you understand what I'm trying to get at here. Okay, I will admit it was kind of cheap, but you know, I am quite literally carrying around a freaking head with me. A... Yeah, it looks like a... Wait a second. Yes. This is the high guard armor from the old camp. Boy, is it a long time that I've worn this. Boy, do I enjoy wearing this. Basically, this is the highest armor you can get in the old camp. You will not get anything better than this nonsense. I mean, you know, not from the people. Zombies. Ah, you can see that Ravens reaches Handman very well. That is why they are suddenly all zombies. That is how well Raven treats his people. You know, there's only one, and really only one reason why people follow Raven. That's because they're damn well afraid that they could be next on the list of people ending up here. I get that. Honestly, I do. Just that, you know, there's no guarantee that you will not end up here anyway, so... Kinda a bad deal, I'd say. Really a bad deal when you think about it. Not much of a fan, personally. And that is where I want to have such a bloody high mastery. Every one of your hits does its full damage. Even a zombie goes down like shot. Yes, stop screaming, please. You're not impressing me. Well, as you can see, some things are better left alone. That is doubly true for this nonsense here, but of course. Raven kinda disagrees here. Bloody freaking War Baron. Should have stayed one. And I guess he couldn't handle the fact that he just suddenly was a nobody. The fact is, he's still a nobody, he just doesn't realize it. I mean, he's kind of like, oh no, the great game between, you know, innocent Billy, I'm now a very important pawn, and I'm basically your opposite. And you're standing there like, bitch, please. I murdered you once, I'll murder you twice. And heck, if you don't stay dead, I'll murder you thrice. I have not a single problem with that. Oh, Alberta give me lots of nice XP. Something I personally find very, very nice. Hey, Raven. I can't see shit. Stop looking at me, you asshole. He's like, I'm first. Screw you, asshole. I'm gonna be second. And there will be no one after me.
What with?
Well, and now I will have to find out how to bloody summon spirits so I can actually get the knowledge. I guess I could also go check up on the pirates again and be like, hey, you guys have that nonsense thing. I mean, honestly, I don't want to go back all the way to fucking Corrinus just for one final thing. I also cannot make any more of those, to be fair. The bag of red tier pepper. But I guess hanging around here doesn't really help me. I already know that the mages don't have what I'm looking for, so I guess the pirates would be the only other choice. Apart from going all the way back, of course.
About Raven, I made my way into...
And?
I came too late. He did...
What? That is a...
I couldn't follow Raven.
I must think. The question is, how did... And what did he do before...
He spoke an incantation at the gate.
And before that?
He opened a burial chamber. I only know that he must have performed...
A ritual. Yes, that's it. I fear that Raven has made the power of the... He got his knowledge of the temple. You must go to Mixier and tell... May Adonos protect...
That was just like, oh shit, for the first time in, well, like 100 fucking years I actually need to, you know, run somewhere. Then he stops like, nobody saw that. I need to be cool and composed here. You know, if you could stop splitting yourself apart in every bloody direction, that would quite help, honestly.
Satyrus. Raven has made his way into the temple. Satyrus thinks he got his information.
By Adonos.
Yes.
He must have summoned the high priest Card. According to the records, his grave was in... You will have to do... But you cannot ask Card. The grave of the warrior prince Quahodron is supposed... You will have to find it. It is written in these inscriptions how a believer of...
Do you think that'll really...
I've read a lot of crazy... For example, the writings of Iberion, the leader of the... But I believe every word of the author of...
The Brotherhood of the Sleeper didn't spread just lies. The Sleeper really existed.
But it wasn't their lies that made them implausible. They were more confusing than believable. It is the seriousness and prudence in the words on this stone tablet.
Why Quahodron?
Raven has desecrated the grave of... We shall have to look for a...
Are you really?
I want to explore, even if there is only a ghost of a chance for us to... Raven has managed to...
Assuming I want to summon...
Find Quarhodron's grave. His ghost can be summoned by the words of the Guardians of the Dead. That's all. Good luck, my son.